So one of the coolest things that we've seen in the cryptography section is the thing that is actually not encrypting at all. It's a hash. Hash does not encrypt, right? It just gives you a digest or a value to show the integrity of something. And it's kind of cool the way that it works. If something changes at all, then the integrity has changed, and thus the hash would change. We went through and did the hash calculator, and I showed you guys that before. That was pretty neat. So it can give you non-repudiation, which helps protect against tampering. And the hash is also known as a message digest. We talked a little bit about that before. So some of the most popular types of hashes that we see are the top two. These are the top two that we usually see. So SHA-1 is the one that you'll mostly see on your exam, and that's going to be the 160-bit hash. And then MD5 is going to be the 128-bit hash. Those are going to be the top two that you're going to see. These other ones are just different types of hashes. Usually we see SHA and MD5 on the exam. Those are the two that keep rearing their ugly heads on the exam. Two that you see typically in a for authentication purposes, the types of hashes that we see, the Landman, which is the archaic kind of one, it uses the LM hash, and the new technology LAN manager uses the, so anything using NT, so 2000, Windows 2000 and on, uses NTLM. So that's kind of cool. If you see this over here, it says Windows 2000 and Exchange 2000. So since 2000, which seems long ago, we've been using NTLM to hash passwords in Windows for authentication purposes. We brought up the hash calc and played around with that. That gives you the exact thing we did, you know, the text string, and then I went into MySQL and showed you the hash that MySQL has, and then compared it to what I downloaded, and it matched. And if it didn't match, then I could tell that something screwy was going on there. So that's kind of nice that it was able to do that.